Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting five. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the one with White by his side at the two. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the three, the small forward. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A., 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
The shake. And Vucevic with the lay-in.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here he goes. Three-pointer, Bridges. Chicago with a rebound. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Yeah, that play had a nice flow to it, and White hitting his man where he can do something with it.
And we're about a minute into the first. Giddey against Brunson. To the left side wing. Towns down low. Shoots over Vucevic. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Back to Giddey. Inside. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. And it's 6 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Vucevic has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Towns outside. Anunoby a screen on Vucevic. Anunoby on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. And stolen by Brunson. Taken away. White against Bridges. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14. White can't hit.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Brunson, no good on the free throw. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But, Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
White against Brunson. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Money from 17 feet out. Vucevic has got 8.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brunson against Giddey. Now here's Brunson. Tightly guarded. Anunoby for 3. Chicago with a rebound. White on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Dasumu up top. He's covered by Hart. Chicago passing it around. And stolen by Brunson. To the middle. Stolen by Giddey. White for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Now here's Anunoby. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Back to Giddey. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so here is Chicago. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Let's go with a three. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Hart. No good. That would have tied it.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Anunoby against Giddey. Fires the three. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Towns a screen on Giddey. Towns outside. This one for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 5 now.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. The shot by Buzelis is no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
White looking it over. Dasumu outside. From deep, Giddey. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Brunson. And that's now 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Brogdon comes in for Bridges. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Bulls trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Brogdon. Clarkson passes to Brogdon. Shoots over White. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Bulls have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Giddey. And there's a pick. And here's White. Right wing. They need this. The shot by Buzel is no good. Brunson with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Giddey. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Some changes for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Buzelis. And Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. New York on D. 9-point game. Back to Vucevic. Collins finds Giddey. Soft touch off the glass.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Anunoby from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Outside Herter. They set a pick. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Brogdon. Still no points. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Clarkson passes to Towns. Over Vucevic. The shot by Towns, no good.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Outside Herter. Pass to Collins. Vucevic, a screen on Towns. To the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Brunson against Giddey. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside White. Back to Giddey. Collins outside. Outside Giddey. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Brunson passes to Brogdon. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. Clarkson for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one. .59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Terry comes in for White. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Herter. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Yabusele's checked in. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Jones. After the basket by New York. Herter with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Williams. Now Carter. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Robinson.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Out to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. And the Knicks lead by 15.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Herter in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Robinson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
Williams passes to Herter. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Misses from close range.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson outside. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Herter. New York, no good that time either.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now here's Jones. Collins a screen. Jones, a pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Clarkson passes to Brogdon. Bridges outside. Over Herter. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5.
A major threat from the mid-range. You can't allow Bridges to get comfortable from there.
Jones. And he lays it up and in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Chicago, Booz Ellis is checked in for Smith. The Sumu comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. And a switch here also for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Yabusele. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Here's White. The Knicks making their last shot. Kicks it out to Collins. He buries it from three. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And a big finish by Robinson.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Back to White. Five on the clock. 4-3. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from White. Buzelis has got his second basket on the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Brogdon. He's scoreless. Pass to Bridges. White against Brogdon. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls trail by 9. Here's Dosunmu. Now Collins. Outside White. Over Brogdon. And there's another one for Chicago. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
So it's the Knicks now. The Bulls making their last shot. Bridges finds Hart. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. New York also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Brogdon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
That one's no good. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Dosunmu on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Buzelis. Herter, a screen on Bridges. Over to the left wing. Vucevic with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Look, Vooch is a big man that can score at all three levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Count that one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
White against Brunson. Outside Herder. Vucevic, a screen on Hart. Here's Herder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Herder's got 4 points this quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Here's White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Hart passes to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Fourth, Kobe White.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Attacking the heart of that defense. What I like about White, he can finish with either hand.
And New York has possession. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Towns passes to Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 14 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Bulls trail by 9. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hart finds Robinson. Towns outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's White. And some solid defense from Towns. Knicks leading by 9. Hart passes to Towns. Right side, Robinson. The shot by Towns, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. White, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Robinson. And again, no good by Chicago. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. McBride passes to Towns. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hart can't hit. The Bulls trail by 9. Outside Giddey. The Sunmu for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Towns up top. Releases. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Brunson's got 16 points now.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Count it. A minute 31 left in the second. Towns a screen on Giddey. Outside Hart. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Big man Vuce showing some quickness on that release.
New York leading by 9. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. And it's Sumu with the rebound. Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Pass to Buzelis. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Outside McBride. Shoots over White. Uses the glass to drop it in. McBride's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, he's just so consistent from that mid-range area. That's a tough shot to stop.
And so it's the New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And now, guys, let's look back at the first half of our game. Jalen Brunson has been fantastic.
When you think about great leaders in this league, Brunson immediately comes to your mind. He plays with pride every single night, Ernie.
And you know his teammates respond to his assertiveness. The whole thing just works together. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. So on the floor for New York. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's White. Picked by Vucevic. 5 to shoot. And White hits from deep. White's got 12 points in the game.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
Towns a screen on Giddey. Pass to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. The Bulls trail by 10. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Now here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Buzelis. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 13. Anunoby gets a hand on it.
You're protecting the paint. OG Anunoby, a menace on defense.
Giddey against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. The 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Giddey against Hart. Giddey passes to White. 6 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. Again, the Bulls score.
Well, White can be an absolute lethal scorer. Once he finds his comfort zone, oh, you're in for a long night.
Brunson passes to Towns. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you got to love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, New York.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Bridges against White. To the middle. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. White's got his 6th assist of the night.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Knicks leading by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's White following the bucket by the Knicks. Outside Giddey. Three-pointer, Buzelis nails it from three. Buzelis has got 11.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Towns for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 11. Pass to Dosunmu. The three is up. Connects from downtown. Dosunmu's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And New York has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Towns a screen on Giddey. Here's Towns. Bridges, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And an Obi for three. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Chicago has possession. 11-point game. Back to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Pass to White from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Hart passes to Brunson. Hart with a screen on White. Here's Brunson. Hart from long range sends it home from three-point land.
And when Brunson drives it, he draws attention, and that helps open up the perimeter.
Three-pointer, Buzelis, another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They lead by 11. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That'll put Kobe White on the line. It goes on Josh Hart. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
That's good from White. You know, Richard, after some up and down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
That's good from White. A 6'8" point guard. Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Hart pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's White. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside White. To the wing on the left. Here's Buzelis. Anunoby covering. And that one drops for him. Buzelis has got 10 points here in the second half.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
The Knicks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Giddey against Brunson. Towns a screen on Giddey. Towns outside. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. DeSumo outside. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Bridges. Hart passes to Towns. Now Brunson. Bridges outside. Looking to get it going. And rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And it's New York with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Bridges misses.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Now here's White. 19 points in the game. The 3 is up. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Towns a screen on Giddey. Brunson with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Clarkson outside. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Here's Collins. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. To get back on track. And the layup is good. Clarkson's got 5.
You give Clarkson an opening and he'll cut right through your defense. He has great instincts on the drive.
DeSumo, the pass to White. Stolen by Bridges. And a two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's White. He's got 22. The shot by Buzelis no good. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Collins with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And it's Giddey missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
DeSumo outside. To the inside. Collins. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. For Chicago, Williams is checked in for Buzelis. Herter comes in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for Giddey. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby. And Brogdon is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. Pass to Williams. Here's Herder. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Now here's Clarkson. He has 7. Pass to Bridges. Outside Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up at the elbow. It's hauled in by Herder. The Bulls trail by 6. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside White. Here's Jones. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Herder up top. Launches it from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Patrick Williams out there with Zach Collins. And then it's Kobe White. Then there's Kevin Herder. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Jones. Over Brogdon. And it comes off the front of the rim. Knicks leading by 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Patrick Williams.
And part of being a scoring guard like Clarkson, drawing fouls like there.
First one falls for him.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
So he gets them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 8. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And New York shooting a nice 50% for the game. Towns a screen on Jones. Pass to Clarkson. It's Hart on the wing. Clarkson against White. 14 feet away. And it's Clarkson missing. The Bulls shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Now here's Jones. Chicago passing it around. Here's Collins. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. New York leading by 4. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Towns. And it goes straight through with a swish.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Collins with a screen on Brogdon. Jones against Brogdon. Outside Jones. Collins a screen. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Jones misses. Jones has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Robinson a screen on White. Clarkson passes to Brogdon. Over Jones. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Collins finds Jones. Collins with a screen on Brogdon. Brogdon against Jones. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 6. Clarkson outside. Pass to Hart. That shot off. Good work defensively by White. Williams on the wing. Back to White. Now Jones. Over Clarkson. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Hart inside. He's guarded by White. Hart can't hit.
One shot.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Clarkson. Now Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Hart. Up top, White. The floater. That one goes in. White's got 16 points here in the second half.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Knicks leading by 3. Brogdon with the ball. Over Jones. Brogdon, the pass to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Towns a screen on Herter. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. Oh, Towns with the triple.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. And Vucevic slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. New York leading by 6. Towns on a screen. Outside Hart. Here's Towns. Outside for Brogdon. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Jones. White with a screen on Brogdon. Pass to White. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. White's got 28.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Outside Anunoby. Brogdon against Jones. Jones with some nice D.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. 4-3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, when Anunoby is feeling it, he can completely take over a game, and we're seeing that tonight.
Brogdon against Jones. Over Brogdon. Jones misses. Knicks leading by 9. Anunoby passes to Hart. Now McBride beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 11. Outside Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Brogdon. Jones, the pass to White. Fast break, here comes New York. Hart from long range, pure from three-point range.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's Collins. Collins a screen to the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. For Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Collins. Dosunmu comes in for Herter, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. New York also changing it up. Bridges comes in for McBride, and Brunson is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the basket by Towns.
I just love the ball movement.
Bulls trail by 13. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly from 18. Towns with a rebound. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-7 run. Brunson against Giddey. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Back to Dosunmu. Now White. 4 on the clock. Vucevic. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Brunson on the drive. Now Towns. Now Brunson. Deflected. Here's Buzelis. Anunoby covering. Here's Vucevic. From 11 feet away. Yes, sir!
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Brunson. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by White. Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll push the lead to double digits. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. White with a screen on Brunson. Now White from downtown. Oh, the shot is off. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nope.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Vucevic. Hart with a rebound. Knicks leading by 10.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Karl Anthony Towns.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And so here is Chicago. After the basket by New York. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson, now Bridges. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.